Hey y'all, Zayden here with Free This Man FTM. We're talking about our coming out stories this week. My coming out story really isn't all that interesting. It was kind of more of a, I'm here, I'm queer, get used to it kind of thing. I told a few people that I wanted to be able to tell, personally, and then I just posted a big thing on Facebook, a huge letter on Facebook, and I let people come to me, and a lot of people did come to me, and they asked what they wanted to ask, and, I let them know, what was going on and everything. And, I had a few people who were, hateful and that kind of thing, but for the most part, I got a lot of support. I got a lot of support from people that I didn't expect to, and as odd as it is, I've actually gained more friends through my coming out, because I think, a lot of people have told me, they really admire me and respect me for my, for being true to who I am. So that was really cool. But going more towards the line of, how did I come out to myself? Was a far longer process. I'm 26 now, and I came out around this time last year. It's been about a year since I came out, and so I was 25, and in the few years prior to me coming out was really when I started having a lot more problems with my own self-image. I had spent a long time, like when I was younger in high school and stuff like that, I didn't care, and I dressed however I wanted to, and I just did what I wanted to. But as I got older, I felt like people weren't taking me seriously, and so the only way that I knew how to get people to take me more seriously, I guess, was to play into this feminine role that that's been lined out for me in this life. And so I spent several years trying to over-feminize myself, going way far and beyond anything that I would ever be comfortable doing, just so that I could feel like I was, like I fit in or something, because for my whole life I felt like I was so different from all these other girls, and I wasn't this, girly, I don't know. So I had spent a lot of time, overcompensating, I guess you could say. So over the past few years, I got to a point where I couldn't take it anymore, and I just wanted to be more comfortable, and so I started dressing more masculine, and I started shopping in the guys section, and when I would go to Goodwill and stuff like that, and I started noticing that I was feeling a lot more confident about myself when I would go out, and when I would talk to people and stuff like this. And at this point I still didn't even know what transgender was, but this is kind of like where everything sort of started rolling along. And then because I was having all these feelings that I didn't understand, and I didn't have the knowledge about what transgender is, and that people in the world actually do transition and all this kind of stuff. So I ended up coming out as lesbian about 2 years ago. And, I came out as lesbian, which is really funny because I've only ever dated 2 girls in my whole life, so that was kind of funny. But I came out as lesbian, but I think the reason why I did that is so that I could have an excuse, I guess, and this is horrible because, obviously not all lesbians wear men's clothing and are super butch and that kind of thing, but I just felt like it gave me a reason or an excuse of why I was changing who I was, or, how I presented myself to the world, because it was a pretty drastic change. And then I had been watching, Ariel Scarcella and, a few other really popular lesbian YouTubers, and somehow I ended up on one of Chase Ross's videos, and I will never forget. But yeah, so I ended up on one of Chase Ross's videos, and I think it was his one about dysphoria, and he was explaining about how about the different kinds of dysphoria and social dysphoria, and something just clicked. I was just like, this man is describing my life right now. And then from there, I spent probably at least a good month and a half just obsessively watching YouTubers, other trans YouTubers, and trying to understand different people's stories and stuff. And it really only took me that long, and I was like, this is what I've been missing in my life. This is what has been, holding me down all of this time. So, fast forward a year later, I haven't started hormones yet or anything like that, but I am so much more happy than I was a year ago. It's unreal. Everyone in my life has been so supportive, and my boyfriend is amazing, and everything has just been amazing. I don't know, and I just feel so. It's so cheesy to say, but honestly, I feel so free. And I know as time goes on, and once I am able to start hormones, and once I am able to get top surgery, that feeling's only going to get better. So I'm really excited for the future. So I think tomorrow is Jay's day, so look out for Jay's coming out story tomorrow. And definitely go check out our Facebook community page, Free This Man FTM. And like, comment, subscribe. And I'll see you guys next week. Bye.